Hello, we're here to take a look at a handset answering system from AT&T. This is a model EL52219, and it is a handset that has a main base to it and an answering system, and then a remote base, another remote unit that can be placed in another room. It is completely cordless. Let's take a look at what we've got in the unboxing. You'll need to, everything is sealed. We'll take a look at this completely in the there we go. These are our two plug units. Our quick start guide. We have two handsets. And I'll keep that in the frame so we can take a look at what we're doing. We'll have a lot of similar things going on here, but we have a white base and we have a white phone with the battery pack that's going to go in here in a moment. We have another handset with a protective cover. And we have our two batteries and our two backs to the phone. This will be a wall mount option that you have. And that will be the base with the protective coating on that. Let's take a look. Now, if you wanted to use it just by itself, it'll easily stand up. If you wanted to use one of these as a wall base, you can make some, it's got some cutouts, as you can take a look at. You can see these cutouts behind this background a little bit better. It's got some pretty wide angled holes for the screws and mounting equipment, and then you'll put this on the wall, of course, and you can put your handset on the wall if you would like. That's another option you have, and all the details are, of course, in this. And this will be the remote unit, and this will be the base. And the base is supposed to have a little antenna. Yeah, there we go. Always good to keep that in the upright position. You might not be needing to put the remote unit away from the, too far away from the base, but it might help a little bit. This, of course, is an answering unit as well. The play, stop, replay. We've got a skip button, delete button, and there's your speaker pretty much on the back of that. And then your usual cords. We'll have two cords coming out of this, one for the power, which is one of these. We will plug in, and we'll once the power plugs in, you can fish it through this area here, and that'll keep the cord from intruding on the base, because these 4 feet will fit firmly on the surface of the countertop and keep it from shifting around. And then the same thing will happen with the cord for the phone. The cord for the phone will go in here, and then it'll snake through this area either way, and then it'll keep the base flat on the surface so it won't move around. Here's kind of a tricky part. Some of this is tricky, especially for older folks. I'm preparing this one for an older person we have in a retirement home, and I'm doing this so that they won't have to, but these cords will fit in a certain way to the battery packs to the unit. And you just kind of have to, I'm doing this without glasses, but you really have to just do this trial and error, and you can see that there's only one way that it'll properly fit in. And then these proprietary batteries that always come with AT&T things, they're these rechargeable batteries that you have to go to the store to buy. They're not anything off the shelf like a AA or anything like that. They use their own special battery. And there's a slide, a special way you slide these on, and you just kind of have to press and hold until you can get the back firmly on there. And this is the most common thing to mess up on here, because the back, if it's not on properly, as soon as you pick the phone up, you'll get the phone falling apart on you. And so this is the way that it's supposed to work. And the battery comes with a little bit of juice on it. So right now it's giving us no power at the base, and out of range, of course, because we have no power yet to the base. But we'll have to assemble this second unit just like we did the first. And it's going to sit on a base of its own. And the second base, which is a remote base, it only comes with a power cord, because we've already got this one hardwired in. This will be hardwired into the phone jack. And then this, of course, is just a unit that will sit in another room somewhere else. And then it will not need a phone jack of its own. So you can put that anywhere you have a power cord. Is where this one will go. And that's the white base. And I think this phone may also come in black, but this is just their 2 model range phones. So these are pretty good little dependable phones. They do have an answering function on there, and all the modern features like the caller ID and large display. There's a quiet mode. There's some call blocking, speakerphone, lots of good features on the AT&T unit. And this is one of the more common ones. You can buy the unit that you can buy the answering service and a base just like this without the second handset, and that's available as well. And it assembles perfectly well the same. And then you just don't have this extra base, and you don't have the extra power cord. But it comes in around $10 cheaper if you don't get the second handset. But it is great if you have a 2-room. We're getting this for someone who has a 2-room apartment, and so she can keep one of these in one room, one of them in the other. And she doesn't have to, as I said, she's an older person, doesn't have to make her way into the main room to get the phone. But that's our unboxing of the AT&T 2-handset answering system.